Hello lovelies, today I've got a really fun homeware haul for you today from the luxury homeware brand Amara. I say luxury, but they do have kind of a mix of really high-end products and some kind of cheaper, more affordable products, but they're still pretty high-end, I would say. And just a quick disclaimer, they did send me all this stuff, but I am in love with it and I do genuinely really like it. But anyway, let's get into it. So I thought I would start off with the more affordable end of these products and with the brand, I don't know how to say it. Is it Miss Toile? But you probably have heard of them before because they're on ASOS, I think, and they're kind of everywhere. And I got these really cute egg cups in a set, so I'll try and hold them all, but I don't want to break them. There's one that's pink, there's one that's, I think, light blue. It's very pale though. The eyes, and one that's green. One of my friends said these freak them out a little bit, but I personally think they're so cool. They remind me a lot of Chip from Beauty and the Beast. They have that kind of vibe about them, maybe a kind of more feminine Chip, but I just think they are so cute and they're pretty affordable. I think they're about something like £12 for a set of 3, which isn't bad at all because they are very lovely and I just think they're really cute. Next up is this gigantic candy pot, which needs to be big because I do love my candy a lot, and it's just got this really fun kind of carnival, not carnival, well it's not really carnival, but you know when you go to the fun fair, that's what I'm thinking of, kind of fun fair vibe, very kind of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I just think it's so cute. It's kind of one of these things that unless you have candy around a lot or just want a kind of fun pot, you probably have no use for it, but personally I just think it's really cute. So a slightly different thing to that, because that's very kind of fancy, pastels, kind of really pretty, I got some of these cute little bunny card holders from Pip Design, which does kind of vintage, but I would say with a slight edge, but very kind of, you know, tea cozy kind of area, but really cool. I've been a big fan of their brand for a while, and it's in a set of 4, and I don't know if it will show up, but there's a lot of lovely little details like the sort of gold in the ears and the red on the front, and then a little cute bunny tail. And it comes with these 8 cards, so you can use them I guess twice without needing new cards, and it's quite not really my style, to be honest. They're very kind of very vintage, and I'm not the most vintage person ever, but even so I do think it's a lovely little touch. This is the sort of thing that I would always find hard to kind of justify buying for myself, so I think it makes like a great gift, or if you're planning, you know, a really fun Alice in Wonderland party or something like that, then these are great. I'm kind of obsessed with the bunny thing in Alice in Wonderland. I actually worked with this brand before and I did an Alice in Wonderland themed afternoon tea, and I'm just a little bit obsessed. I don't know why I am, but I just love these. I think they're adorable, and if you need card holders for some sort of event, it's like a pack of 4 for 18 quid, which is kind of pricey, but they are very lovely, so there you go. Okay, so if you thought that was expensive, then we are going on to the kind of really high-end end of homeware, and actually this is from a brand that I have wanted to try for just so long. I've been a really big fan. If you know me, I read a lot of homeware magazines. I read like Living etc. to death, and I actually got one of their issues and they had an apartment by this man called Jonathan Adler, and I just fell in love. He has this stunning, really fun apartment. It's just so cool, and if you love like quirky fun homeware, then it'd just be like your cup of tea. And he does really great sort of ceramics and homeware, and on the site I spotted that he had this pair of salt and pepper shakers. I think they're £48 for a set of 2, which is very expensive, I know, but I just thought they were adorable, and I'll show you now. There you go. So as you can see, they're these very very kind of fun looking salt and pepper shakers. They're based on, you know, balloon animals, so they have that very kind of fun, almost kind of like pop art feel to them, and they are just so so cool. I'm kind of just a bit in love. My mum said, you know, do you actually need salt and pepper shakers? Maybe not, but I just think these are so adorable, and I actually have been thinking for a while that I wanted some of these for my kind of dream house, so it feels a bit surreal having them sent to me because they are just so cool. I really recommend the brand if you know someone who's really into the homeware and you want to buy them something extra special, because I kind of see homeware a bit like, you know, like luxury fashion, like Chanel or something, and I do kind of dream of in the future being able to buy, you know, reasonably expensive homeware to put in my house, because it's just something that I love creatively. So if someone got me these, I would be just over the moon. So yeah, such a good brand. Okay, so on to the last thing, and it's very quirky. If you thought that was quirky, then you're going to see this and you're going to think, wow. And it is this, just, it's quite hard to lift up actually. It's this cake stand. I'm gonna try it. Ooh. I don't want to like scratch it or something. I'm gonna try and hold it properly. This is very elegant showing off going on here, and it's this Triceratops cake stand, and the whole idea of this is it's a sort of play on the kind of delicate, you know, design of the cake stand, and this massive dinosaur at the bottom. And this is about, I think, £102, £102.50, so it's pretty pricey. I've actually had my eye on this for, believe it or not, I think about 2 years, maybe less than that, but if you read my blog you know I do a homeware edit every Monday, and I remember featuring one of these on there, and I've just wanted one for the longest time because I'm really into baking. I really love kind of the idea of staging like sort of quirky afternoon tea, which is where I'm kind of going with all these products, and a blog post I will be doing soon, so look out for that. And I just think it's one of these things that is just really fun. And honestly, again, it's something I want for my dream house, and here it is, so I feel really lucky. But it's just so cute. Oh. But anyway, that is the last thing in this homeware haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave links to all of them if you want to buy them, and I hope you've kind of had a bit of inspiration from all of the stuff I've shown you today. As I said, it is very expensive. I know that I would struggle to afford a lot of this stuff, but I think from a kind of creative point of view, I hope it's at least inspired you, because I get really inspired by kind of designers and homeware, and it's this thing that blogging has actually made me really passionate about. It wasn't something I was passionate about before blogging, and then I kind of went to all these like flagship stores near my uni, you know, Habitat, all of those, West Elm, really great stores, like the biggest ones in London, and I just kind of fell in love with homeware, and I fell in love with the designs and everything. So as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about this. But anyway, thank you for watching, lovelies. Bye!